Our condolences out to Jack Crystal's family. I know it's a huge loss for everybody in Mississippi State with the history and all that he had done as he passed away. He called it 636 games. That's an awful long time, you know. And I think so many memories of people. And Bulldogs, when that stuff happens, they'll have people everywhere will have their memories of him and his moments and all the things that he'd done. And I mean, he was an institution here at the university, and so I know Bulldogs everywhere have a heavy heart today with his passing, and you know, be remembered by everybody. And that's a Bulldog forever. So. But our condolences and our prayers are with his family, and it's a big loss for all of us. As we get into football, for us right now, I know everybody they love their Monday injury reports. We should have the only guy that will be Justin Cox will be questionable this week with a leg, but everybody else is good to go at this point. Coming off the last game, you know, starting the season off 2-0, we're pretty excited about that. I think there's a lot of things, as I said, I still, you know, our goal is to peak at the end of November, early December is when we want to really peak. So there's a lot of things we need to improve on that I think we can improve on. You know, if you look at the last game, it was, I think we'd given up in 69 plays on defense, we gave up 113 yards, and on 10 plays we gave up 415. You know, so there's some great things that we can get corrected, and we want to play all of our plays like the other 69, not like the 10. On the defensive side of the ball, a lot of things we'll look at to get fixed, making sure guys are in the right position, that we can get them coached to be in the right position, and do those things. Offensively, just want us to be more consistent. You know, you look at that game, they had more explosive plays than we did. This past game, UAB did. That's not something we want to be. We want to have kind of an explosive offense and put up big plays, but on top. But I will say this: I do think, you know, we did control the ball well. I thought the second half we did some much better things. We were 0 for on third down in the first half and above 50% in the second half. So got some things fixed at halftime. Came out, executed well, and. We're able to put up points, and the points we needed to win. You look at individual performances, guys are doing some good things. We want consistent play, as I said, I think, after the game. And then you look at it, guys are making big plays. Preston Smith, I think he should be looked at for the Thorpe Award now that he has 2 interceptions on the year. But, you know, goes and makes a big play. And you know, we scored 2 non-offensive touchdowns in 2 games. Those are game changers. You know, you look at some of the big catches and big plays and the touchdown. 4 different guys have touchdown catches in the game on Saturday, and that's huge for us. You know, and I think it's 6 different guys have touchdown catches in the first 2 games for us now. So it's not we're not having one guy step up. We're having a lot of guys step up and make plays, and we need to continue to do that. Real challenge for us this week, playing South Alabama. You know, you look at a team right now; they're on a 4-game winning streak. They had a big road win to start the season at Kent this past week. You look at their 2 deep on offense and defense. They got 16 senior starters on offense and defense, after one of the most veteran teams in the country, with guys that have played a lot of football, that have been in the program throughout their career, and you know, really believe right from the foundations of the program, these guys have been there in building it up to where they need to get to. And you see that as a veteran group, that they have. They don't just have veterans; they got playmakers. They got a quarterback that can beat you with his arm and his leg. A lot of experienced guys, some playmakers at receiver, a good hard-nosed running back. Defensively, with all the senior leadership they have. A really solid linebacking core, all their secondaries back from last year. So certainly going to be a very, very tough challenge for us as we get into this game and get ready to go travel on the road, which is also, you know, for our first time. Even though we have veteran players, a lot of guys will be their first road trip, and first road trip of the year for us. So, you know, a lot for our guys just to change. Our first true road trip since the Arkansas game last November. So just making that that adjustment to the routine of a Friday of loading up a bus, traveling on an away game, staying in a different hotel, you know, getting that road game experience is going to be huge. We expect a huge crowd. We expect a lot of Bulldogs there, but we expect kind of a huge crowd at the game and in a great environment.
Question?